Okay, so I think it's time to talk about it. I think it's time to talk about it. And as you can see on the screen, according to a recent article about the current state of Weekly Shonen Jump, the editorial department states they would expect Jujutsu Kaisen to reach 10 million copies in circulation by the time its anime airs, becoming a big new hit for Jump, right? And this came out some time ago. This came out last year in 2020. And when the anime came out, oh, it did good. The sales did very good. I want all of y'all to know that. And I have to have this article here first to back up what I'm going to say after. But this is Shonen Jump telling you Jujutsu Kaisen will be up next. And then not too long ago, we reached the 50 million copies in circulation. In circulation, right? And this here already shows the progress. Yes, the progress of Jujutsu Kaisen and the manga sales. And as you all know, or if you haven't checked it, when you look at the weekly sales for Jujutsu Kaisen in the top 50 mangas and stuff like that, you will see multiple copies of Jujutsu Kaisen on there. Yes, last time it was volume 16 and volume 0. And volume 0 is something a lot of people is getting into because they want to get into Jujutsu Kaisen because they don't know about volume 0, so they go there and get into it, right? So that shows you that more people are getting into Jujutsu Kaisen because volume 0 is on the boards a lot. Then let's talk about this, right? This came out last month, right? The calculation of it. This is the weekly Shonen Jump sales, right? And yeah, this is the same thing I basically just showed y'all. We're not too far behind, right? In terms of this right here. And you see my hero right there behind us, with the same thing. Congratulations, my hero. But then we jump to June. Then Jujutsu Kaisen literally. I'm gonna say it again. Jujutsu Kaisen literally passed One Piece and the Saseki sales, bro. This is doing phenomenally good for a new gen shonen. Since everyone is saying it's all hype, it's all about the anime. I'm going to get into that later in the video. But this here is something good. Not too many new gen shonen has done that. Okay? And then we come to the Oricon sales of 2021. Okay? We are in second place. Second place. We're not too far behind Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer manga has ended not too long ago. But as you can see, Volume 1 and Volume 15 of Jujutsu Kaisen is carrying the Oricon sales, which is pretty good. And there's a certain arc in Volume 15 that is crazy good in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I will get into that later. And if you just look at the gap, you see Tokyo Revenge right there, Attack on Titans, Chainsaw Man, Blase Blase, and what on, right? That's a big gap. But see, the gap between Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen is not that big. So if Jujutsu Kaisen keep on doing what it do, and it will have more volumes by the end of this year, it's going to be the best-selling manga. So then I want to get into something else. And I'm going to tell you why Jujutsu Kaisen is going to continue to successfully grow and also leave a stamp on Shonen when it ends. You see, we have projects in the making. One project is called Volume 0. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0. Yes. In the making. Hasn't even been animated yet. You're right? And the anime did good. Very, very good. So I want to say this, right? A lot of people say, well, you know what? The anime carries Jujutsu Kaisen, but see, I have to say something about that, right? Without the manga, there wouldn't really be a good anime if you cannot get the things done good in the manga. Like, let's say the story is garbage in the manga, and it's going to be the same way in the anime, essentially, right? So, really, that's why they call it a anime adaptation because it's representing the manga and stuff like that. You guys, y'all got to stop this. It's getting carried by the anime and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. But yeah, and then we have something called the hidden inventory arc, which is going to be even crazier than Jujutsu Kaisen Volume Zero. I have to say, man, and that hasn't even been, animated yet, But that is what we're getting season two of the anime, and a lot of people are not ready for that. But see, that there is going to also bring more people into Jujutsu Kaisen, and yeah, there's talk about Chainsaw Man, this and that, not even having this anime yet, and all this sales. But I'm telling you, these arcs of Jujutsu Kaisen are something crazy, right? And I'm not putting shade on Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's a good manga. But you see, Jujutsu Kaisen has a lot of things in the making. As I already stated, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0 and also Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen Hidden Inventory arc. Then you have this great arc that it's been years, I'm going to say years, since the Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ant arc. This arc, the Shibuya current, the previous arc, I have to say, it has been doing phenomenally good, and it has been doing things that I have not seen other shonens do, or other mangakas would dare to even put in their story. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just being real. The Shibuya arc is a different type of arc that I have not seen in years. Literally since the Chimera Ant arc, you might as well say. But the Shibuya arc is crazy good. And when that get animated, Kaisen is going off of the charts in terms of manga sales. If you people complain about Jujutsu Kaisen getting carried by its anime, when Shibuya hits, then complain. Then complain. Because, man, that's a great arc. And then we're about to get into another good arc called The Calling Games, which will also do phenomenally good, I'm very sure. Because we haven't even got into The Calling Games yet. And Gigi has gave us arcs in between that. Arcs that I didn't even think was going to happen yet. That I thought was going to happen at the end of the series. But it happened. And you have a lot of people, talking about Wano this, Wano that. And Wano actually is pretty good. But the expectations, what I thought it was going to be, it's not there for me, right? And for a lot of other people I'm hearing, right? And as good as it was held up to be, we get there and, look what the numbers are doing with the sales of, the manga in One Piece. But then you go to Jujutsu Kaisen to look at the Shibuya arc that is finished. I'm going to say this again. That is finished. And it has not even hit the anime yet. It is carrying, doing crazy numbers for Jujutsu Kaisen, I have to say. That is a big factor in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's why it's successful, too. And I have to say that, if you are one of those people that was like, okay, what is Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, what is Jujutsu Kaisen? Asking yourself that. And you've seen Jujutsu Kaisen, you've seen what it was about, season 1 of the anime. Then you step into season 2, you should be asking yourself again, what is Jujutsu Kaisen? Because it gets better and better as you know it. Literally. Because I'm the manga reader, I watch anime too. But see, I can read the manga and still enjoy the anime equally as well. So that's why I'm saying Jujutsu Kaisen is going to keep on impressing and impressing, because that's just what GG do. It just get fire and fire. And it's like, with that being said, I'm really telling y'all right now, Jujutsu Kaisen has bigger things to come. I'm telling you. There is things in the making for Jujutsu Kaisen. Like Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0, you know what I'm saying? The movie that's going to get animated, and we don't know what numbers that could do. It may not do as good as Demon Slayer, but it will do good, I have to say. If the manga sales are doing good for volume 0 already, then I'm very sure a lot of people are going to want to see all of that stuff animated and stuff like that, right? So, with that being said, my people, all I want to say is Jujutsu Kaisen has been doing very good. It has been doing very good, in terms of sales and all around, and more to come. And shout out to all the other new gen manga, Chainsaw Man, My Hero, because I also read them too. But at the end of the day, Jujutsu Kaisen, it just hits different. With that being said, Tio Gojo, I'm out. If you like this video, please subscribe.